All right, example D says a family budget estimator shows that the Walsh family would need $74,880 a year to live within their budget. If Mrs. Walsh works a 40-hour week and Mr. Walsh works a 20-hour week, how much hourly income would they need to earn together to live within their budget? And in parentheses, there are 52 weeks in 1 year. Excuse that bell, sorry. It says there are 52 weeks in 1 year. Okay, so this one, first of all, I notice has a lot of different units of time. Okay, it tells us a year, it tells us a week.
Good morning.
Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully she won't come back on. Anyways, first thing I notice is that there's a lot of different measurements of time. They tell us about a year, they say how many hours, and they say weeks. Okay, so we need to get all of that into one unit. They ask in the question, how much hourly income? So if that's what they want to know, then I think that we should first get everything in terms of hours. So our first job is to figure out how many hours they have worked together in just 1 week. Okay, well, Mrs. Walsh works 40 hours, plus Mr. Walsh works 20 hours, so together that's 60 hours per week. All right, now that was a baby step. Next one is the important one. We need to know how many hours they have worked in 1 year. Now, why did I figure out how many hours per week? Because they tell us there are 52 weeks in 1 year. They gave us that information on purpose, so once you figure out how many hours a week, you can figure out how many weeks per year. You can figure that out. So, if there are 60 hours worked per week, and there are 52 weeks in 1 year, what do we need to do with those two numbers? If you said multiply, you are correct. So we have to multiply 60 times 52. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 6 is 12. Put a 0 here. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. And we add this up. So that tells us that they work together 3,120 hours per year. Okay, that's very, very good information, but that is not our answer. Okay, our question is, how much money do they need to make every hour? Okay, so we know that they need $74,880, and we know that they have 3,120 hours to do it in. So what do we need to do? We need to figure out how much money they need in each hour. Okay, so how would we do that? If you said divide, you are correct. You guys got me feeling like Dora the Explorer over here, giving long pauses waiting for you to answer. Okay, so what are we going to divide? I'm going to move this paper over some so that I have some room over here. Right now, if you need to pause to look at all this, then pause it, because I'm about to cover it up with my hand whenever I do the division over here. Okay, so whenever you divide, money goes on the inside. So I have 74,880 divided by 3,120. And again, just like in that last problem, I can simplify these zeros. I can get rid of those because they match. Okay, so now I have a little bit easier of a problem. Okay, I need to figure out how many times 312 will go into 7,488. Guess what? I know that you don't know your 312's multiplication tables. Nobody does. You have to guess and check. That's what they are expecting you to do. So, will 312 go into 7? No. Will it go into 74? No. 748? Yes, definitely. But how many times? Let's see. 312, I know it'll go in one time. Let's see about 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So yeah, it'll go in there it'll go in there 2 times. Will it go in there 3 times? No, it won't. 624 is too close to 748. If I added 312 to that, I would be in the 900s. So this is only going to go in there 2 times. That's 624, and I need to subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2, and 7 minus 6 is 1. Then I bring down this 8. Okay, now I need to know how many times 312 will go into 1,248. Okay, so again, I have to guess and check. Normally I start with 5, so, let's try that. 312 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6, and 5 times 3 is 15. And that's too big. I need something smaller. And the lights just went out. Man, this video. Yeah, this is like the best video I've ever made. This is my masterpiece. Okay, so that's too big. I need to go down one. Let's try 312 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 1248. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. 1248. So this is a 4. This is 1248. So, how much money do they need to make in each hour? They need to make $24 every hour in order to get where they need to be. So, yeah, that wasn't an easy problem. I'll admit. I won't lie. Okay, you have one just like it. Your turn, number 1. Okay, once you have all your turns done, and I know we did them out of order, but once you have them all done, then take a picture of your work. I won't grade it if there is no work. Take a picture of your work, put it on that last slide, and turn it in.